Guys, this is really scary and crazy at the same time, okay? A leading expert on authoritarianism just explained what is happening in our country, and this is something you absolutely need to hear. Jason Stanley is a professor who studied fascism for a living. He literally wrote this book, about anti-fascism, all right? Earlier this year, he left his career at Yale and moved his family out of the US into Canada. He left because of the warning signs that he was seeing. And now he is arguing that Trump has actually already carried out a coup in the United States, okay? Not with violence, not with soldiers, but a soft coup. And he has rigged the system so he no longer even needs public support anymore. Okay, I know when people hear the word coup, they, picture a tank in the streets, all right? But that is not what we're talking about here. Because Stanley isn't, talking about dramatic takeovers. He's talking about something much quieter. A system where institutions still exist, elections still happen, but accountability no longer works. And once you understand that, Trump's behavior suddenly makes a lot more sense. So here's Stanley's core warning. In authoritarian systems, once leaders believe they no longer need majority support, they stop governing carefully. They stop persuading people, they stop moderating their actions, and they just basically stop explaining themselves. They just act. Okay, and this is where it stops being about theory and really starts explaining, what we're actually seeing in America today. Also, the taking of Greenland. Polls show that roughly 30% support the idea of taking control of Greenland. It's not popular by any means, right? It's not widely supported, and most people don't even understand why it's being discussed. And yet Trump keeps pushing it. I mean, people, usually ask, why would he keep pushing something so unpopular? The better question is this: why would popularity stop, mattering at all? Stanley's answer is simple and quite unsettling, actually, because Trump believes the system is already locked in. And once leaders believe they are insulated from public backlash, restraint basically starts disappearing, okay? And this helps explain the escalations we are seeing right now. I mean, threats toward allies, ignoring international law, punishing dissent, attacking oversight, acting first and explaining later. Those are not the actions of someone worried about public opinion. They are the actions of someone who believes the guardrails are gone. You might be thinking, but elections still exist. They do. But the right question is, do they even matter anymore? Elections can exist while democracy erodes. I mean, history shows us that authoritarian systems often keep elections. They just make them meaningless. What actually matters is whether institutions can resist power. I mean, laws can be enforced, accountability still functions, and according to Stanley, those systems are already failing. Now, this matters because once leadership stops feeling constrained by public consent, they become dangerous. Not just at home, but globally. I mean, foreign policy becomes reckless, alliances become expandable, aggression becomes, easier, and that's why Greenland matters, more than it really seems. And that's why I keep pushing it. It's not about land. It's about a leader acting as if, opposition doesn't matter. Public support is optional and resistance is basically irrelevant. And once that mindset takes hold, escalation becomes almost inevitable. The line crossed here is governing as if public consent no longer matters. Okay, Jason Stanley didn't leave the United States because of one speech or even one policy. He left because he recognized a pattern. And history shows us that when experts who study authoritarianism start acting on their warnings, it's because they believe the danger is already here. Not that it might come someday.
Thank you for watching. I am Jared Zisser, and this is Ring of Fire. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications to make sure you are informed about everything important in progressive politics today. And if you are looking for fact-based independent reporting all day, every day, follow me here on Instagram or here on Facebook. See you in the next video.